Ayo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Ace. This is Fantasized Football. We are back once again, bringing y'all some more fantasy football content for the 2021 fantasy football season. And it's Friday, and that means it's time for a mock draft, baby. Really, it's Thursday for me, but it's Friday for you guys. So, pretty cool. Some kind of inception shit there. But yeah, we're doing a mock draft today. Before we get into the specifics, shout out to each and every one of y'all coming by on a weekly basis, showing your boys some love and support. Honestly, though, from the bottom of my heart, it really means the absolute world to me. You guys are the shit. I love you guys so much. If you're new, thank you for giving me a little bit of your time. It really means the world to me. I hope you do enjoy today's video. If so, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Help me, help my boy, help us reach our goal of 300 subscribers on YouTube by the end of the fantasy football season. But yes, we are here doing another mock draft on Sleeper. We are doing a 10-team half PPR draft from the 6th spot. I was asked to do this specifically. Shout out to you. You know who you are. You are the best. 10-team half PPR from the 6th spot. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, I believe 7 bench spot, 1 quarterback, 1 flex, whatever. Let's just kick it off, right? I'm ready to fucking mock. It's been a long day today. It is steaming hot here. I've been sitting here for like 2 hours because every time I started doing a video, I would start sweating because I have central air in here, and even when I set the fucking thing to 63 degrees, it will not go on to like 70 degrees because it's like 90 degrees up at the beach. Looks beautiful. I'm sorry. Yes, hold on. So let me click claim 6. Start draft. Bam. Dude, this is happening too much. It's happening too much. All right. So we see, hold on real quick. Let's pull up our roster. And yep, we got our thing here. So the draft starts with Dalvin Cook. Again, Dalvin going first. McCaffrey, Henry, Barkley, Kamara. I am 10 out of 10 times taking Christian McCaffrey over Dalvin Cook. But that's just me. So 5 running backs to start. Very, very normal, very, very standard. I'm going to be doing this the way that I would go about this draft because I was asked to do this specific draft. So we're going to do this. We did the little draft strategy video last week. We're going to do this kind of how I would approach this draft myself. So here, the RB6, right? We have Cook, McCaffrey, Henry, Barkley, Kamara come off the board for us here. Why is he at 9? Holy shit, even in half PPR. So for me here, it's between Zeke and Aaron Jones. In full PPR, I probably lean Jones, but I'm going to go ahead and lock in Ezekiel Elliott here as my RB1. I kind of know what to expect from him. I know what we're going to get in terms of volume from Ezekiel Elliott. So I feel pretty confident with him having a bounce back season, with this offense being a little bit better with Dak back at the helm. So yeah, now it is back on us. We see after Zeke, we see Jonathan Taylor, Nick Chubb, Travis Kelce, and Aaron Jones round out the 10th. All running back, round out the first with the 10th pick. All running backs, and then just Travis Kelce. And then the second starts with Tyreek Hill, Antonio Gibson, Devontae Adams, and Stephon Diggs. Now, a lot of the time, this is crazy. This is a no fucking brainer. I'm taking Austin Eckler here. But a lot of time, Austin Eckler would have gone there probably instead of Gibson, and I probably would have gone with Antonio Gibson there in half PPR. But if Austin Eckler falls to you there at the 2-5, it's a no-brainer. Half PPR, just grab him. I think he has the upside to go for a career high in terms of carries. Pairing him with Zeke to start my draft is just absolutely phenomenal in my humble opinion. So, after we go with Eckler, we see DeAndre Hopkins, DK Metcalf, Joe Mixon, Mahomes. Oh my God, it grosses me out so bad. Blech. I would never, ever take a quarterback. But starting with, all right, this guy team 2, right? Okay, we'll get there. But Clyde Edwards-Helaire rounds out the second. Najee starts the third. This guy starts running back, team 1. Team 2, though, has McCaffrey, Mahomes, and Ridley. I wouldn't do Mahomes, but yeah, you got a lot of positional advantage there. So Ridley, Jefferson, Swift, A.J. Brown, it is back on us, right? Okay, so this is 3 wide receivers. It is half PPR, though, right? So we have a decision to make here. So at running back, Chris Carson is a guy that has slipped his way into my top 15 with the Cam Akers injury. So I did say a lot of time I would go with 3 running backs, but in a 3 receiver league, I might lean a little towards receiver. Let's look at receiver. We have Keenan Allen, Terry McLaurin, Allen Robinson. I like A-Rob a lot. I'd probably lean more towards maybe McLaurin in half PPR than and Robinson in full PPR. But I kind of like getting Waller here, but I kind of like that more in full PPR. I went with the 3 running back start last time. Zeke, Eckler. For me here, it's really between more so Chris Carson and Darren Waller. Because wide receiver, I can wait. I could probably get Woods next round. And just, you know what? Stick true to the plan. Let's go with Chris Carson. We're going triple running back again. 3 top 15 guys, right? I have depth at the position. I don't have to worry about much. Chris Carson is going to be more involved in the receiving game. He has been year in and year out. If he can stay healthy, he will absolutely pay off this 3rd round draft capital we had to invest into him. So I love this start with Zeke, Eckler, and Carson. So after Carson, we see Dobbins, McLaurin, Keenan Allen, Waller rounds out the 3rd. Then the 4 starts with Dobbins, Josh Allen, George Kittle, and Darrell Henderson, and now it is back on us. So, all the elite tight ends are gone. We're not looking at quarterback. Running back, we're set up. It's time to, oh my God, whoa, holy shit, bro. I didn't even realize, dude. Disrespectful. Quick pick, A-Rob. Listen, that's, oh, I thought I just clicked Miles Sanders. So I get Allen Robinson there. He's pretty much a shoo-in for 100 catches if he plays 17 games. He's going to get 1,200 yards. Best quarterbacks he's ever played with in his career. Maybe we see this is the year Allen Robinson comes back to being a 10-touchdown guy. If that's the case, probably finishes top 5 at the position. Getting him in the 4th round is absolutely stupid. If Allen Robinson's not there, then I'm probably looking at Julio Jones there, right? I'm either looking at Julio Jones or Robert Woods. Just food for thought. So after we go with Robinson, holy shit. Can we just take a second? Wow. Zeke, Eckler, Carson, Allen Robinson. This is a beautiful start. Miles Sanders, David Montgomery, Mike Evans, ETN, Lamar Jackson rounds out the 4th. The 5th starts with Julio, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Kyler Murray, and Robert Woods, and now it's back on us. It's a 10-team league. I do want to have some positional advantage. Do I think I can wait for Hockenson? All right, so do I think 3 tight ends are going to go before they go back to me? No, I don't. I don't actually. You know why? Because this guy, Team 7, is the only one. This is, if you haven't seen the tips video, watch the fucking tips video. I tell you guys this shit. But I'm going to tell you again. Look at what's happening around you, right? The guys that are going before our next pick, right? This guy, Team 7, has Taylor, Diggs, Dobbins, and Henderson. But Team 8 has Kittle, Team 9 has Kelsey, Team 10 has Waller. They're not going to draft a tight end. Worst case scenario, 1 tight end goes before it comes back to us. So I'm going to lock in my wide receiver 2 here. We have Godwin, we have DJ Moore, we have Thielen, we have Cooper Kupp, all available to us here. It is half PPR. Man, I'm very tempted to go with DJ Moore here. I really am, just because the upside is phenomenal. And this is a round where I'm probably looking at upside, and I'm hoping Hockenson or Mark Andrews falls back to me. But I love Kupp. And I love even Godwin here in the 5th. You know what? I'm going to go with the upside pick here. I'm going to go with DJ Moore here. I'm going to take DJ Moore because I feel like my team is very safe up to this point, and I'm going to take a tight end here. So getting DJ Moore here and then locking in my safety net at tight end with my positional advantage, DJ Moore is my upside play, right? Same thing I said with Robinson. If all of a sudden DJ Moore gets the touchdowns together, he's super talented. If he goes for 85 receptions, 1,200 yards, and he's all of a sudden 9 touchdowns, pairing that with Robinson, Carson, Eckler, Zeke, that is just incredible. That's a league-winning upside there with DJ Moore here in the 5th round. So we do that, switch over to tight end. I'm going to just take TJ Hockenson. I go back and forth a little more with him and Mark Andrews in half PPR than full PPR, but I just think the ceiling's a little higher for TJ Hockenson with the volume than it is for Mark Andrews, especially, well, Bateman's actually hurt now. This is actually an end of an era episode because we're not going to be drafting Bateman anymore because of the groin injury. But yeah, I just like Hockenson a little bit more, so that's why I went with Hockenson there. I think his floor is probably 120 targets this season in 17 games, and the ceiling's upwards of like 140. They're going to have to throw the ball a lot. Hockenson will probably be the number 1 target, so getting him here in the 6th round is just fantastic for me. After we go with Hockenson, we see Thielen, Mark Andrews, Deontay, Lockett, Ayuk round out the 6th. The 7th starts with Jamar Chase, Chase Edmonds, Justin Herbert, Odell, and Mike Davis, and now it is back on us. Okay, let's take a quick peep at running back. We got Javonte, James Robinson, Raheem Mostert, Melvin Gordon, all available to us here. But this is a 3-receiver league, so I'm probably going to be looking at my third wide receiver here. God, this is so easy. It's not, because Sutton's there too. But we've heard a lot about Sutton, kind of like he's not fully ready yet. It scares me a little bit. It just makes it a little easier for me to take T. Higgins here, right? And if T. Higgins wasn't there, I probably would have gone with Sutton. If Sutton, it comes out that Sutton's not ready to start the season or whatever, I probably would have gone with like Claypool maybe. I would have to look at who else was available there. Let me see. Chark, no. Juju, no. No, I probably would have gone with Claypool there if Higgins was not available. Just food for thought, just in case that situation comes up and Higgins is not available there for you. So let's look at our roster real quick. We're pretty much filled up outside of quarterback. Carson's in our flex. Running back 1, running back 2, Zeke and Austin Eckler. Then our 3 receivers, Allen Robinson, DJ Moore, T. Higgins, and TJ Hockenson. And now it is back on us. So, did I go through this? Oh, I don't think I went through this. After we went with T. Higgins, Robbie Anderson, Raheem Mostert, Javonte, Claypool, 8th starts with Sutton, James Robinson, Russell Wilson, and Aaron Rodgers, and now it's back on us. This is about where I would take Aaron Rodgers now that he is back as well. Just food for thought, somewhere in like the 8th round. QB, we have Brady, Hurts, Stafford, Tannehill. I think we could probably wait till next round. Running back, Melvin Gordon, Ronald Jones, Damian Harris. Nobody that really excites me, and I'm strong at running back. So I think here I'm probably going with like kind of an upside pick at wide receiver, right? So when I think of upside here, we have Chark. We have Jerry Jeudy. We have Devonta Smith. Curtis Samuel is there as well. I do like Curtis Samuel quite a bit in half PPR. But I think the most upside is Devonta Smith. Because we don't know what's really good with Devonta Smith. We don't. But what if Watson gets traded there, right? Then all of a sudden Devonta Smith is going to be an absolute steal in the 8th round, right? And I feel confident with my wide receivers, so now I'm shooting more for upside. I'm shooting for guys because I'm going to have so many wide receivers on this roster that if they hit and they can be in my flex week in and week out and they're giving me wide receiver 1, back end wide receiver 1, high end wide receiver 2 numbers, even if it takes a little bit for them to get there, then that's league winning upside. So that's why we go with Devonta Smith there. But after Devonta Smith, we see Goddard, Chark, Melvin Gordon, Ronald Jones, Juju. Round out the 8th. The 9th starts with Debo, Damian Harris, Leonard Fournette, Jerry Jeudy, and Tom Brady, and now it's back on us. Glad I waited for quarterback because I can just go in and lock in my boy Ryan Tannehill here. Too many question marks with Jalen Hurts right now. That's why I lean towards Tannehill. I go back and forth with them. I actually probably would take Tannehill over Hurts anyways now. Tannehill just grows on me more and more every day. He's very efficient. Now he's got Julio Jones there. He's got A.J. Brown, Derrick Henry in the backfield. This offense is going to be fucking deadly. Getting Tannehill here in the 9th round as my QB is just chef's kiss. So, shit. Running back has run dry. Damn it. David Johnson, Trey Sermon, Zach Moss, Will Fuller come off to round out the 9th. The 10th starts with Boyd, Curtis Samuel, Cooks, and Michael Carter. Damn. David Johnson, Trey Sermon, Zach Moss, Michael Carter. All guys I would have been targeting at running back here. Shit. Man, that kind of stinks. So let's pull this up. We don't need to look at quarterback. We don't need to look at tight end. Let's take a look at running back. Drake's there. James Conner's there. A.J. Dillon's there. Gus Edwards is there. Actually, you know what? I'm not terrible. I'm not pissed at that. I'm not that mad at that. Jarvis Landry, Jalen Waddle, LaVisca, Mike Williams, Antonio Brown, all there at wide receiver. I'm probably just going to make sure that I get a running back 4 that I like here. James Conner, it says, is on COVID list. I haven't even heard about this yet. I'm usually pretty good with this shit. This might have happened today or the past couple of days. There's been a lot going on, so maybe I just missed it. So usually I would probably pick Connor, but now that he's on the COVID list, I don't know what's really good with him. I'm going to just take Kenyon Drake to be safe to be my RB4, right? Because Drake has a lead upside as kind of a handcuff if Josh Jacobs goes down. But I think he will have flex upside on his own. Probably play on a lot of passing downs on a team that's going to have to throw the ball a lot. That doesn't have a lot of viable options at the wide receiver position already. And then he will get some rushing work on top of it. I think he's a guy that I could slot in my flex if I needed to. Slot in on bye weeks. And if 2 of my running backs go down, if I have to play him as my RB2, I'm not dead. I'm not dead in the water, right? So after we go with Kenyon Drake, Jalen Waddle, Jarvis Landry, Noah Fant, Logan Thomas, and Jalen Hurts round out the 10th. The 11th starts with LaVisca, Stafford, Antonio Brown, Gesicki, Pittman, and now it's back on us. And for the rest of this draft, unless there's some value at running back, I'm probably just going to be hammering wide receiver for upside, right? I'm just going to be absolutely hammering the position. Mike Williams, Hollywood Brown, Corey Davis, Gallup, Darnell Mooney, Henry Ruggs, Devontae Parker, Rashad Bateman. The Rashad Bateman thing kills me, man. So Mike Williams, Michael Gallup for here for me. I'm thinking between those two guys. Amari Cooper's back off the pup. I would probably go with Mooney, but I have Robinson already, right? I have Robinson. Yeah, I have Robinson. So you know what? I'm going to take Mike Williams here, another guy that's been growing on me a lot, and especially in half PPR. We've seen what he can do. He can be a 10-touchdown, 1,000-yard receiver, and this offense should only get better this season, right? We do have Eckler already, but I'm not too concerned about that. Mike Williams has a lot of upside here, and that's what we're shooting for here. Like I mentioned, this is the point in a draft where I just want to shoot for the moon. I'm not going to draft a guy like, I don't know, like a floor play, right? Like I'm not going to draft like a Devontae Parker here. You know, well, sometimes I will draft Devontae Parker here, so I'm lying. I think everyone here is kind of just like an upside play for the most part. But I digress. After Mike Williams, we see Joe Burrow, Marquise Brown, James Conner, A.J. Dillon round out the 11th. The 12 starts with Corey Davis, Michael Gallup, Trevor Lawrence, and Darnell Mooney, and now it is back on us here. So we are probably looking at running wide receiver as long as there's nothing there at running back. Gus is still there, actually, and Pollard's there too. I'm not huge into handcuffing just because I don't want to hold him for the whole season, so I'm not really looking at Pollard. Jamal Williams is there as well. Latavius Murray is there. You know what? I'm going to get Jamal Williams. This is another guy that I think has weekly flex upside that, again, is like a high-end handcuff. Like, I'm not handcuffing my own guy, but I think worst case scenario, if I have to, I slot Jamal Williams in here, and now I have 5 running backs. I'm cool at the position, and I'm just going to finish off my draft with a bunch of wide receivers. I'm fine with Tannehill, so I don't care about a backup quarterback, so I'm just going to slam wide receiver. Devontae Parker is still there. Holy shit. Okay, I'm sorry. After Jamal Williams, Robert Tonyan, Gus Edwards, Higbee, Singletary, Irv Smith round out the 12th. 13 starts with Gronk, Henry Ruggs, Rashad Bateman, Naeem Hines, and Tony Pollard, and now it is back on us. So we're hammering wide receiver. Devontae Parker's still there. Draft. I don't know why I said that about Devontae Parker. I shouldn't be talking shit about my boy. He has a lot of upside. He could be the wide receiver 1. He's got the most experience at the NFL level with 2. I mean, Will Fuller and Jalen Waddle, neither of them have ever played in the NFL, at least. In Jalen Waddle's case, played with him in college, obviously. Never played together, right? So Devontae Parker could be the one still. So getting him here in the 13th is just ridiculous value. So after we go with Parker, we see Marvin Jones, Elijah Moore, Hunter Henry, Philip Lindsay round out the 13th. 14 starts with Justin Fields, Mecole Hardman, Latavius Murray, and T.Y. Hilton. Now it is back on us. Wide receiver, we have Aguilar, Russell Gage, Cole Beasley, Jalen Reagor, Traquan Smith, blah. For me here, it's between Traquan Smith and Russell Gage because Traquan Smith for the first 8 games of the season probably going to be the wide receiver 1, but I'm hearing reports that I think it was Marquez Callaway actually looks like the best guy. Yucky. I'm going to go with Gage. Just because he's probably going to be the wide receiver 2 on an offense that's going to throw the ball close to 40 times a game. You know what I mean? So getting that here in the 14th round, whatever, you're throwing a dart. If he shits the bed the first couple weeks, he's always a cut candidate to go grab somebody off of waivers. So after Gage, we see Matt Ryan as a backup for this guy, Baker Mayfield, Alexander Madison, Nelson Aguilar, J.D. McKissick, and then 15 starts with Gainwell, Troutman, Kirk Cousins, Cole Beasley, and Chuba Hubbard, and now it is back on us. Let's take a look at our roster here. All right, and let's take a look. Our last wide receiver. Oh, wow, he's still there. Traquan Smith is still there. Tight end, nothing. Quarterback, nothing. Deshaun Watson. You know? I mean, Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson. I'm not going to do it. So now I'm teetering again. Oh, no, I have DJ Moore, don't I? Yeah, I do. I'm going to just take Traquan Smith to wrap this one up, right? Because for the first 8 weeks of the season, he could be just my flex week in and week out and be an absolute fucking monster. You know, if he ends up being the one and it's Jameis Winston and you're just chucking it downfield to Traquan Smith 8-9 times a game. If that ends up being the case, he's going to be someone that helps me get off to a really hot start. If not, he can be trade bait, whatever it may be, right? So we go with Traquan Smith, and it ends off with Jonnu, Evan Engram, Deshaun Watson, and Jared Cook, and that is the draft. Let's take a quick recap of the team. First round, we go with Zeke, then Eckler, Carson, Allen Robinson, DJ Moore, Hockenson, T. Higgins. And then Devontae Smith, Ryan Tannehill, Kenyon Drake, Mike Williams, Jamal Williams, Devontae Parker, Russell Gage, and Traquan Smith. So our starting lineup is Tannehill at quarterback, Zeke Eckler as our RB1, RB2. Love that. Allen Robinson, DJ Moore, T. Higgins as our wide receiver, 1, 2, 3. Hockenson at tight end, like I mentioned, Carson in the flex. Or we could put in Devontae Smith, Mike Williams, Devontae Parker, whoever it may be. If they've got a good matchup, if they're popping off, whatever. A lot of time the wide receivers will score more points and half PPR. It's a little closer. But Carson, probably going to be my week-to-week flex here. Love this team. Absolutely love it. 10-team leagues. Obviously, you're a little bit... There's a little less, a couple less teams, so every team's really good, but I really love this team in a 10-team league, having a positional advantage of Hockenson. Tannehill's another guy that I think could finish top 5 at the position. Having Zeke, Eckler, Carson is just phenomenal at running back with the depth there. We just strengthen it with Kenyon Drake, Jamal Williams. The receiver core I like a lot, so I really do love this team. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, though. I am done. Let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed it. Any mocks you'd like to see. Shout out to you that recommended or asked for this mock. I really hope you enjoyed personally as well, especially. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help me reach my goal of 300 subscribers on YouTube by the end of the fantasy football season. It will really honestly mean the world to me. But me, my boy, we are out for today. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, the weekend. I will catch y'all next time. And as always, as always, description down below, socials, podcast, follow, Twitter, Instagram, 5-star review, Apple Podcasts. Thank you. That's it. I'm done. Me, my boy, we are out. Catch y'all next time. As always, thank you, love you, peace.